Hello YouTube, it's your girl Viva Juicy back at y'all with my Let's Play of Midnight Hollow. Welcome to episode 2. And before I really get into this episode, I want to say thanks to Black Essence and her Black Essence production page. Thank you guys for actually giving my videos a chance and giving me good feedback and criticism and saying that you want to see more. Thank you for commenting on my posts and subbing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you so much for, taking some time out of your day. And I dropped my phone. Oh my goodness. Thank you for taking time out of your day to actually stop by and check out my video and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. So after I said all that, let's get into this video. I know it was a lot of movement. I had to pick up my phone. Yeah, so this time I didn't forget my stopwatch. So we're ready. So let's get into it. So we're picking up where we left off. Zane and Robin here had just finished trying for a baby, so we should be expecting a baby in a couple of days from Robin. Really doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl. Hopefully they're cute and look alike of their parents. So as you can see, the house has changed a little bit. I have worked on it like I said I was going to, and I had extended the back of the house here. It made it to a second baby. I said second baby. A second bedroom, and this is going to be the baby's room, the precious baby. I try to keep it with the theme of gray, black, and white. There's nothing really in there. It's really empty. A baby doesn't really need much, but once they turn into a toddler, we're going to design it a little bit more. And as you can see, I broke down this wall in the kitchen, so now it's like a little bit more open. And I turned the table around, added another table, and I turned the couch this way and turned the TV this way, changed the door from the bathroom from this wall to around this wall. And I think that's pretty much all I did. It looks a little bit better. It looks more spacious and enough for a small growing family. So, who's gonna wake up first? Zane is gonna work. I said work. He's gonna wake up first, and we're gonna have him use the bathroom. He doesn't need a shower because he took a shower before he went to sleep, actually. And then gonna have him brush his teeth because you can't have your Sims walking around with stinky breath. And then he's very, very hungry, so we're gonna have him eat a bowl of cereal. So neither one of them have a cooking skill, so I don't want them to cook and start a fire after I did all this work on this beautiful little home. And she's gonna brush her teeth and eat a bowl of cereal. So hopefully she could do all that. As you can see, she is pregnant. She got her morning sickness. She got 2 hours before she puked. And I think today is Zane's first day of work. Yes, it is. He has 10 hours before he has to go to work. So the only thing we really have to work on is his mood and his athletic skills, which he don't have any. So we're going to have him work out after he eats this bowl of cereal. And I'm going to have him make the bed because the bed needs to be made. So I really don't know what I want to do in this particular episode. Look at him with his nice body all out. Ooh, look at him. He's so sexy eating his bowl of cereal. Anyways, so I have him clean it up, and he's going to make the bed. And then he's going to work out cardio. We're not going to have a water balloon fight. We're not going to buy firecrackers. Why do we need to buy that? So she's about to throw up in like 30 seconds. Poor thing. But that's a good thing. I mean, having a baby, I'm excited. So what I think I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to have Robin visit the toy store, and we're going to make some toys and buy some toys and bring them home. And we're going to start our own little home business. So, it's two ways to really kind of run a business in Midnight Hollow. As you know, that came with Midnight Hollow. She's about to throw up and she's hungry. Poor thing. Go ahead and throw up. Let it out. Let it out. I know we have a cheap shower. I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna have we're gonna let her brush her teeth after she vomits. Let her vomit. I know you're sick. Go ahead and just let it out. Let it out. It's gross, but it's so cute because that means we're having a baby soon, and I'm so excited. brush your teeth because you just vomit, and that's yours. That's just really gross. And then you're gonna eat you a bowl of cereal. Well, like I said, we're gonna start a home business. Two ways to start a business is either you have to do a home business, or you can purchase a store. So like, it's a lot of stores in town. You can go in stores, they got cash registers, you can tend to cash registers. Sims will come in and buy stuff, but you will see that you don't get any profit. That's because in order to actually gain a profit, you have to own the lots, and those stores, they cost a lot of money, which you're not going to have when you first start off. And I don't really want to cheat in that type of way of giving my Sims a lot of money for them to buy that. So we're gonna start off small by doing it at home. And in order for Sims to come to your house in order to buy that stuff and stuff like that, you need to build a relationship with them, a smaller relationship, and then you can invite them to your house and household, and that's the only way you're gonna buy something. So I'm gonna put a little stand or something here. This is where we're gonna start a home business in the front yard, and that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna have her clean that up. And we're just gonna leave Zane here to work out and work on his athletic skill. Look at him, our sexy husband, just working out. Go boy, you better work. Look at him, sweat dripping from his sexy body. Look at him. Work it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Let me stop. Okay, so we're just gonna leave Zane here while me and Robin, we're gonna take a little tour to the well, a little field trip to the toy store, if I could remember where I placed it. Let me check. Let me see. Is it this? No, 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 no. Where did I place the toy store? What's she doing? Oh, she's cleaning the toilet. Is it this? Nope. Okay, here it is. We're gonna visit the toy store and make some toys and bring them back to our house, and then we're gonna set up our own little store outside our house in the front yard. But what we're gonna do with Robin, we're gonna also after we make the toys, we're gonna kind of socialize with the people there in the toy store, and that will help us to invite them over so they could buy our product instead of going to the toy store. So let me remember, Zane has to go to work at 7 hours, so he's about 3. The carpool gonna come like at 2, so we're gonna stop him from working it out around like 12 or whenever he gets tired. We're gonna check on him later, and we're gonna make sure he have a shower so he's not all stinky before he goes to work. So here is the toy store. Let me go outside so you guys could really see it. It's very cute and colorful and does not go with this. But they have like the little nutcracker and scary little dolls over here, if I could zoom in. And their eyes kind of follow you, as you can see. That is so creepy. So hopefully she's not buying anything, because we don't have the money for her just be randomly buying anything. But what you could do is, let's pause, because she just browsing. She might buy something that I don't want her to. So let's put the walls up. So at the toy store, you can set the opening and closing hours, which we're going to change. We're going to set the opening time to 7 a.m. and the closing time to like 6 p.m. So since you have all these options for the store, people think that you actually own the store. You do not. You could stand at this cash register here and tip it yourself, or you could just hire somebody, which I'm going to do, so the toy store can actually gain some profit. But this is actually like a little play world for kids as well. So in order to, let's go and play. In order to sell stuff, you can sell more than just toys. You don't have to sell toys. You can sell anything. As long as it sit on like one of these rugs, this blue rug, or one of these shelves or pedestals or whatever you want to call it, you could sell it. So we're going to go upstairs actually. And this is the toys machines that makes the toys. And we're going to make us a couple of toys, not much, to take back with us when we go home, so we could sell them ourselves. And we might sell like some like you could, like I said, you could sell anything. You could sell furniture, appliances, cars, as long as it's on a rug. But for cars, they have to be on their special little parking spots. So we're gonna go up here and make a few toys. When I tried to do this the first time, I was getting an error with like the object is missing, but I fixed it with this store patch update from this website. So hopefully it doesn't do that to me again. And let's check on, well, yeah, we should check on Zane. Let's go back to him really quick and make sure that he take a shower and make sure he pees and stuff. So after he's done, shower, use the bathroom, and eat you some more. Eat you a salad so he can stay fit. So we're gonna make sure he do all that before he have to go to work. So we're making the toys. I think we have it in our inventory. Yeah, we have a baby Bricks-a-lot. So we missed her making that first toy because we had to attend to our lovely husband, make sure he don't go to work stinky. And it's just cute. Like, you could only, well, only the toy store and this toy machine and all of the toys that come out of the toy machine, they're only available with the gold edition. So if you guys don't have Midnight Hollow, make sure that you get the gold edition, because you will not be able to see any of these things or use any of these things unless you have the gold edition. So she's about to make her last toy. We're gonna let her do that. And it should be some people in the toy store right now, right? Or maybe not. So we're gonna socialize with the clerk here. Give a friendly introduction. Like I said, we're just trying to socialize with people because they really don't know anybody in the neighborhood. And we want people to come to our little home business, and we're gonna start off, you know, very slow and poor, and we're gonna work our way up. I want to actually make a basement in the house, and as we get more money, we're going to expand our store into our basement. It's going to look lovely, hopefully, one day. But it's going to take a little while. We're not going to rush it. But I just love this toy store. It's so cute and colorful with a lot of toys. And we're going to give him a friendly introduction. Where he's going? Maybe he's going to the bathroom. Well, we didn't want to talk to you anyway. You're supposed to be working. Oh, no, he's looking at the stuff. Let's give friendly introduction, like I said. I don't know why he just, like, walked away. Oh, what's wrong? It's like something in her way or something that she can't talk to him? I don't know. Let's check on Zane. He's eating. The carpool should be coming for him in a little while. Go make sure he cleaned that up. And then he could, I don't know, take a nap or something so he won't be too tired. Let's go back to her. Did she do it? Don't even know. I don't even know why the guy went. He's going back to the pedestal. So we need somebody to talk to. Pause, because he's working. I guess he don't want to talk to us. Who is this? Cedric Winchester. Let's give him a friendly introduction and make ourselves known around town. She's well rested, squeaky clean, and entertained. Let's her do this friendly Why does she have her umbrella out? She want to go on a date with Zane. We'll try to make that happen. We're not going to China. Sorry, Zane. That's not happening. And we're not buying a drive. So let's have her get a little friendly with this person. Carry on a good little conversation. Get to know. And chat. And career. And shakara. Just so we could get ourselves a little known, at least be acquainted. What is he doing? He's napping right now. Okay, we're gonna let him nap to 2 and gonna wake him up. So then she's gonna come over here and introduce herself to this guy. I think he came to our house before. Todd Landgrab. I don't know how you say his name. Do a friendly introduction with him. And then we're gonna go check on Zane in a little bit. Make sure he goes to work. Who else could we possibly talk to? Like, I need to talk to as many people as we can, and then we're gonna get back home to set up our store. Okay, let's go check on Zane really quick. He's napping like the sweet prince that he is. And we're gonna have to wake him up shortly. You could chat to Robin when you get back. We're not going jogging. So, okay, we're gonna wake him up like now. I know you was having your beauty nap. I'm so sorry. Which is sexy. So look at him yarning. Look at him. Y'all need a close up on him. Look how perfect he is. Look at his eyes. He's just cute. And he got style for days. So no, you can't watch TV. You about to go to work. There you go. Go to work. Go to work. There you go. Oh, that his work outfit is atrocious. We have to change that. Can we change that? Oh my god. Look at all those colors he have on. And we need to check our mailbox when we get home. What is she doing? Hopefully she is not spending nothing. She's looking at the creepy dolls. Is there anybody else that we could possibly associate with? It's like nobody here. Wait, is somebody over here? Hold on, pause. I don't want them to walk away. Is somebody over here that we could associate with? Who are you? This is Paparazzi. Oh well. Alvin Thomas, we're going to give you a friendly introduction. Like, he's not following us because we have no type of celebrity quality in either one of them. And he's going to meet his team members because he needs to meet everybody. It's his first day on the job. And they're probably like, who is this guy? We're not going to go to a date spot right now, Robin, my child. We're not going to go. But she's just standing like in the middle of these creepy dolls and these nutcrackers. Weird. So we're just gonna give a friendly introduction to this guy. Is he even there? Where'd he go? I think he like left. Oh gosh. Wait, is somebody over here? Pause. Forget that guy. We're gonna chat with this woman. Her name is Maggie Flynn. Give an introduction to her. I was so excited to play Grand Theft Auto Online today. Of course, it came out today. I'm recording this on Tuesday, if you guys don't know. And that's when online is supposed to happen. Like, it's on, but it's not working quite yet because it's, Grand Theft Auto, really their first time doing a real online this big. And it's just having a lot of problems right now, so it's not working properly. So I was so excited. Oh, I got excited. I was all excited. But it's just excited for nothing because it doesn't even work properly. You can't even get online. It's like the servers are down and everything. So I was like, why not just go ahead and record episode 2 of my Midnight Hollow Let's Play, because a lot of people want to do that. She's like, oh, Maggie, you're unemployed. I'm unemployed too. How cool is that? So after you talk to her, we're going to go home. I'm probably going way over time than I should. No, I got a little bit of time to at least set up the store, and then tomorrow, the next day in 7 days, then we're going to actually start up our business. But we're gonna just design it right now. When we get home, we need to check our mailbox to see what we got in the mailbox. Oh man, so tired. Well, not tired. I just had to stretch. My body hurts. Okay, so let's check our mailbox. I love the mailbox. Let's pay our bills. Put this in the trash. We don't need this newspaper. I wish we could throw this university bucket in the trash. So after she does that, I'm all over the place with my camera. We're gonna eat us a salad. And she's gonna use the bathroom. But she's neat, so she should clean up her own plate without me telling her to do so. So let's set up our little business here in our front yard. Let's go to buy mode. And like I said, in order to actually sell, but first we're gonna get our cash register, which is here, and we need a table for it, don't it? Okay, let's get us a I don't know. Let's get us a I want something kind of high up. I guess I'm gonna have to get a counter. So let's do that. Let's get us a hmm. I don't know which one to get. See, I didn't think about this at all. I don't know. Like, did it come with a counter? It probably did not. So, okay, you guys, I'm gonna be back when I figure out exactly which one would be perfect because it's gonna take a little while. So, I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. There was no kind of special counter for them, so I just used the island, and we're gonna add our cash register to it, which is here. There we go. And now we need those special rugs that we need in order to place stuff for it to be on sale. And go to rugs, and I think it's this one. You have different sizes. You have a small one and a medium one. Let's try it. Let's see what size the medium one is. Ooh, that's really small. Maybe we need a bigger one than that. Let's try the double XL. Okay, this is a nice size. We're gonna put it like right here and go into live mode. And in our inventory, we're gonna let it play so she could do her stuff she need to do. We add our block here and our toy, our other toy, little race car toy, and our drum. I'm gonna try to have it linear, I guess. I don't know. Move this a little up and try to get that. Oops. Try to put that toy. Okay. We're gonna put the drum here. Now we're gonna sell those little toys, and we should probably sell like 2 pieces of furniture. So let's see. Like our store is not one set to one thing. We're just gonna sell whatever we can. So let's go to comfort chairs, and we're gonna sell like little cheap chairs. Let's put a chair, and let's put a little coffee table. Boom. Those are the items we're gonna sell. 3 toys and a coffee table and a little cheap chair. So I think that's about all the time that I have today. Yeah, so I'm gonna end episode 2 right here, you guys. I will be back with episode 3 on Monday, and you're gonna see how it actually looks to try to sell items in Midnight Hollow. So yeah, Zane is still doing pretty good, and at work he's meeting his team members, and I'm still excited. We're gonna be having a baby in a couple of days, hopefully, and they're gonna be in this little room right here. So in the comment section, let me know what you think it's going to be. Do you think it's going to be a girl or it's going to be a boy? Like I said, it's going to be a surprise to me and you guys because we're not going to influence the gender by eating watermelon or apples. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you haven't already. You want to see more of my Let's Play of The Sims 3 Midnight Hollow. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Thank you all to the subs that I have right now that really support me. You mean a lot to me. I love all of you. My name is Viva Juicy. Peace. And she need to clean this dirty, nasty sink.